Hello students, myself Mukunda Borah, TGT Social Science from Navodaya Vidyalaya Samiti welcomes all of you to my class. Today we are going to learn about Inside Our Earth, NCERT Class 7 Geography Chapter number 2. The Earth, our homeland, is a dynamic planet in the solar system. It is constantly undergoing changes inside and outside. Dear students, have you ever wondered what lies inside the earth or interior of the earth? And what is the earth made up of? Just like an onion, earth is made up of several concentric layers with one inside another. Okay, this is the image of the interior of our earth, or we can call it inside our earth. So if we are going inside the earth, then it will be like that. But in reality, no one can go inside the earth. So first of all, we are going to see the layers of the earth. The earth is mainly divided into three layers, that is crust, mantle and core. So the layers of the earth, the crust is in the uppermost layer, then the second one is mantle. Mantle is divided into two parts, upper mantle and lower mantle, and in the inside that will be called as core, which is divided into two parts as outer core and inner core. So first we are going to discuss about the crust. It is the outermost solid layer of the earth. It is made up of the lightest materials. It is 35 kilometer on the continental masses and 5 kilometer on the oceanic masses. The continental crust is mainly made up of silica and alumina, hence called as Sial, SiAl, silica plus aluminium. The oceanic crust is made up of silica and magnesium, hence called as SIMA, SIMA, silica plus magnesium. The earth crust comprises only 1% of the earth volume. It is the thinnest layer, the outermost layer, and it comprises only 1% of the earth volume. Next, we are going to see what are the two parts of the crust. So the two parts of the crust are oceanic crust and the continental crust. So with the help of this diagram, you can see this portion is the continental crust and this portion is called as the oceanic crust. So in the underside also you see this portion is the continental crust and this ocean side is called as the oceanic crust. The next layer is mantle. Mantle is made up of molten rocks. It is 2,900 kilometers deep beneath the crust. The average temperature in this layer are 2200 degrees Celsius. It is made up of denser materials. Mantle comprises of 84% of the earth volume. So the maximum portion of our earth comprises of mantle, so that is 84%. Okay, with the help of this diagram also you can see the mantle. The mantle is comprises of silicate materials. Okay, so the mantle is 2900 kilometers beneath the earth crust. Okay, after mantle only you are going to get the core. So the next we are going to get about a picture by showing here the fiery mantle, how the mantle will be look like inside. Okay, the next topic that we are going to discuss, that is the core. Okay, it is the innermost, hottest and densest layer of the earth. It is mainly made up of nickel and ferrous. Ferrous means iron, hence it is called as knife. Knife means nickel plus ferrous. The central core has high temperature of about 6000 degrees Celsius. Due to the extreme pressure of the overlying layers, the inner core is in solid state. Core comprises 15% of the Earth volume. Okay, so the core is been divided into two part, that is inner core. This portion is the inner core and this portion is the outer core. Okay, the inner core is mainly made up of solid iron and nickel, and the outer core is made up of liquid iron and nickel. So this is the image of the outer core. So as already you come to know that outer core is made up of molten iron and nickel. So it helps to create the magnetic field to protect the planet. So let us have a fun activity. Make your own arts layer with colored clay which you used to play, or you can make the layers of the art by breaking or by break a cake also. Next we are going to discuss about rocks. The earth crust is made up of several types of rocks. Any natural masses of minerals matter that makes up the earth crust is called rock. Rocks can be of different color, size and texture. There are three major types of rocks, that are igneous rock, sedimentary rocks and metamorphic rocks. Okay, these are the different uh, types of rocks that has been showing here: igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks, metamorphic rocks, how they are looking. So in igneous rock you will get like granite, okay, basalt, like that, sandstones. These are comes under the sedimentary rocks. Then metamorphic rocks. First, the igneous rock. When the molten magma cools, it becomes solid. Rocks thus forms are called igneous rock. They are also called as primary rock. So this is the image of the molten rocks. After the magma has been erupted, so it will be like that, the lavas. Okay, then thereafter it will be solidified and it will be become rock, and that rock will be called as igneous rock. The igneous rocks are of two types. So the first one is the extrusive igneous rock. The extrusive igneous rocks cools quickly, and as a result these rocks are fine grained or has lack of crystal growth. And another one is intrusive igneous rock. Intrusive igneous rocks are from magma that cools slowly and as a result of this, rocks are coarse grained. So you see, when the magma has been erupted, the volcano has been coming out. So extrusive data will be from here, this side, so in the outer shape. And sometimes what happen, the magma that has been left little inside, then these rocks will be formed, and that will be solidified slowly, and that type of rocks are will be called as intrusive rocks. Now next is the sedimentary rocks. Rocks roll down, crack and hit each other and are broken into smaller fragments. These smaller particles are called sediments. These sediments are transported and deposited by wind, water, etc. These loose sediments are compressed and hardened to form layers of rock. These types of rocks are called as sedimentary rocks. So with the help of this follow diagrams, you can understand how this sedimentary rock has been formed. The first eroded sediments end up in water and begin to settle sedimentation. Then with time, more layer pile up and presses down the lower layer, compaction. Then third, more layers and further compaction process out water of the layers. Then fourth, salt crystals glue and layers together, that is cementation. Rocks mass from is the sedimentary rocks. Then third is the metamorphic rock. Metamorphic rocks are formed due to the effect of heat and pressure on existing rocks. Metamorphic means changes formed. This can greatly affect the hardness, texture, or the layer pattern of the rocks. So you see the pressurize here from the above to the surface rocks, and from the below side you see the pressurize are coming by the heat. So the metamorphic rocks used to be formed by the pressure from the surface rock and the heating from the melted magma side. Okay, then that will be changed to form the metamorphic rock. So pressure from one side and heat and pressure from another side. So by the heat and pressure, the rocks that are formed are called as metamorphic rocks. Then next you are going to get about the uses of rocks. So as you know, the rocks has been used for making different things. So these are some of the stones that has been used as a building materials. Then another two great monuments of our country, one is the Taj Mahal and another is the Red Fort. Taj Mahal is made up of white marbles and the Red Fort is made up of red sandstone. So here also the rocks has been used to make these monuments. The next is the rock cycle. The rock cycle means the transformation of rock from one to another. So how it's happened? When the molten magma cools, it solidifies to become igneous rock. These igneous rocks are broken down into small particles that are transported and deposited to form sedimentary rocks. When the igneous and the sedimentary rocks are subjected to heat and pressure, they change into metamorphic rocks. The metamorphic rocks, which are still under great heat and pressure, melt down to form molten magma. This molten magma again can cool down and solidify into igneous rocks. So this is the diagram of the rock cycle. Okay, so now you see the volcanic eruptions take place. So after volcanic eruption, first it will be from the igneous rock, then it will be sedimented. Sedimentation take place, the rocks will be broken into smaller pieces. Then again these sediments will form to a rock called as sedimentary rock. Then with the heat and pressure it will be changed to metamorphic rock. Then again this metamorphic rock with more heat and pressure that will be formed to magma. So it is a process of cycle. Okay, so another diagram also you can understand from the heat and pressure with the igneous rock or heat and pressure with the sedimentary rock, that will be formed to the metamorphic rock. And again from metamorphic rock, by getting more heat and pressure, it will be changed to magma. And again from magma it will be erupted again it will be formed to igneous rock. So it is a process of cycle, and this process of cycle in the rock formation is called rock cycle. That is the transformation of one rock to another rock. So this is a fun activity of the chocolate rock. You can see, look, the lava. Okay, the lava of the chocolate, but which one is made up from the chocolate? Okay, then weathering of the chocolate. So weathering may be take place. So then the layer of the weathered materials into sediments. Okay, then with the heat and pressure change to form, and that will be called as metamorphic. So it is just for a fun activity. We want to show that how the rock cycles used to take place. Next is the minerals. What are minerals? Minerals are naturally occurring substances which have certain physical properties and definite chemical composition. Some are used as fuels, for example, coal, natural gas, and petroleum. They are also used in industries such as iron, aluminium, gold, uranium, etc. And it is also used in medicine, in fertilizers, etc. Then uses of minerals. The minerals has also been used for different purposes. Many of these minerals has been used to make glass, for example, quartz. Then diamonds, that has been used for making jewelries. Iron is an important mineral. As you know, most of the things nowadays that has been made up of iron. So the minerals has been used for different purposes. So now we are coming to almost the end of the chapter. So once again, I remind you the important points to be remembered from this chapter. The earth interior is made up of three distinct concentric layers that are crust, mantle, and core. Crust is our home base, the outermost layer made up of lightest materials forming continental and oceanic crust. Mantle forms the biggest part of the earth volume, and it is made up of molten rocks, that is 84% of the earth's volume. Core is the innermost layer made up of nickel and iron, and that is responsible for the earth's gravity. There are three major types of rock, that are igneous rock, sedimentary rock, and metamorphic rock. Now let us take some questions as an homework. Try to note down these questions and answer it. First question is, what are the three layers of the earth? Second, what are the three major types of rocks? What are primary rocks? What are the uses of rocks? What are the difference between shale and sima? We cannot go to the center of the earth. Give reasons. Dear viewers and students, please subscribe my channel. While subscribing my channel, press the button subscribe and also press the bell icon, so that you will not miss my up to date of my lessons. My YouTube channel name is Mukunda Borah. So we are coming to the end of this chapter. Thank you all. Hope